Hello, and welcome to Stories from the View, a podcast from the Pleasant View Senior Center in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. On this podcast, we invite East Longmeadow residents to tell us stories about their lives and events. And today's guests are Gloria Hogan and Jennie Wood, who've lived in East Longmeadow for more than 50 years. And here's your host, Mary Jenowin Kaplan.
Thank you so much, Eric, and I'm so glad to be here today with Gloria and Jennie, and they have stories about our senior center, the Pleasant View Senior Center here in East Longmeadow, that they are interested in sharing, and we're so excited to hear that. So welcome, Gloria and Jennie. Thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
So tell me, how did you first end up in East Longmeadow?
Pardon?
How did you first end up in East Longmeadow? Jennie, what brought you here?
We bought a house here.
Where were you from?
I was from Springfield.
Ah, so you came all the way over the line.
We bought a house on Helen Circle, and I've been there ever since.
In the same house?
The same house.
You made a detour into Arkansas for a few years there, right?
Yes.
But she lives in Brownstone, too,
Now I
in
live
the
at
building.
Brownstone.
Now you live at Brownstone, and you were in Arkansas for a little bit.
Oh, yes. My husband came from Arkansas.
Really? Where did you meet?
He was at Westover.
Ah, Westover. I'm sensing a theme with our podcasts. Westover's had a wonderful positive impact in our
Yes, they did.
community.
Yes.
Great. So you met him because you were working at Westover? Were you at a dance?
No, I was working at Growers Outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And he came back in with his friends, and we hooked up ever since.
And the rest is history.
He took you home as his bride to Arkansas, right?
Yes.
How long did you and your
I
husband?
lived in Arkansas for 3 years, and I enjoyed it very much.
You liked Arkansas.
Yes, very much. It's got a bad name, but it's a beautiful place to live.
So it was beautiful.
Yes.
Weather was good.
Yeah, it's warmer.
People were friendly.
Very.
Well, you're a friendly person, Jennie.
Thank you.
People aren't going to be unfriendly to you if they see that smile.
Thank you.
That's
I lost a tooth.
that's okay.
You're going against
It happens. It happens. Absolutely. Yeah. So,
No.
Gloria, were you born in East Longmeadow?
No, I was born in Rutland, Vermont.
Ah, and you came south.
No,
What
I-
brought you here?
Well, my mother came first, and then she married and came to Springfield, and that's where I was born.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was born in Vermont, Rutland, Vermont. Yeah, but I lived in Springfield for quite a few years too, most of my life. Then I met my husband, and when he passed, I came to East Longmeadow. Yeah, I met my husband on a hayride.
Ooh, sounds romantic.
Oh, he was the last one at the end of the bus, and he was going around kissing all the girls.
Really?
And he finally ended up at where I was, and that was the
He didn't
He asked
move any
me for a
further.
date.
That was, that's nice.
and that went on. Yeah. So we've been married. I was married about I think it was 26 years or something, and he passed.
Mm-hmm. And were you a homemaker? You
Yes,
stayed home and took
yes.
care of everything there?
Yes, I did. Yeah. And of course, all my children, they got better jobs and they moved here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't get to see my kids as much as I like, but
It's a different
a
world.
different world.
Was East
Yeah.
Longmeadow a nice place to raise kids?
I didn't raise my kids.
Oh.
I was in Springfield.
You were in Springfield then,
Yeah.
yep. And you moved to
Yeah.
East Longmeadow later,
yeah,
right?
after I moved, yeah. But there's nothing like the senior center. There's my daughter, where she lives, they don't even have a senior center.
That doesn't hardly seem fair.
No, I know. Every place should have it. This is our second home. It's the way we feel.
Mhm.
It's our second home.
What were your first memories of being here at the Pleasant View Senior Center?
Well, we were taking a chance. I mean, I joined first. Did I join first? I don't know if I joined first or not, but my husband passed away, so I wanted something to do. So I joined Senior Center, and I loved it. We had so many things to do, made a lot of friends.
What sort of
And Jennie.
What sort of things were you doing?
Oh, we did lots of things. We had not only parties, we would have, and every, like at Halloween, we'd get dressed in costumes, and on Valentine's Day, we wore hats, fancy hats, and we did all these things.
We act like children.
Yeah, yeah, it was great, and they have so many programs here that anybody could come. Anybody should come. So, but then Jennie started the
walking club.
You
Morning
started
Glory.
the Morning Glory Walkers.
Yeah. And it's in its 35th year. Can you imagine that?
What a great history.
Yes.
Well, we used to walk in our younger day in the neighborhood every morning. And then as we got older, we came in the senior center and did the chair exercises. And that was good. We'd come down 3 times a week and we exercise, do the chair exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But there are exercises like Chris, she'll do the fast ones. She's younger.
So there are exercise activities for people of all
Yeah,
levels
yes, there is.
of participating.
Always something. If you get the paper from the senior once a month, yes, there's our Morning Glory shirts.
You can tell when there are Morning Glory walkers in the building
Oh, yes.
because of their signature pink T-shirts and sweatshirts. Was that something you designed, Jennie?
No, they actually, I ordered them and they designed them.
Uh-huh. That's nice.
Yeah, and
We're in our 35th year. Can you imagine?
And you're still together as a group.
Right.
And I'm still walking.
yes, she's still walking too. Yeah.
That's great.
But we also have the Morning Glory walkers have an honor guard.
if
When a
anybody
person
passes.
away, we have an honor guard that go to the church.
Oh, to
Or
the funeral?
To the funeral, and yes.
In your sweatshirts and
In our
T-shirts?
shirts,
Oh,
yes. As a honor guards, yeah.
to honor the past members.
Yes, right.
And you still meet and gather.
oh,
yes.
yes, oh, yes. Once a month.
Once a month you have a meeting with a little food and conversation and
And then we have a party, and we go out to breakfast, the Morning Glories, too.
a lot of friendships have been forged.
Yes. A lot of
So
them.
we have a lot of things that we do. Halloween, we wear costumes, and I have so many costumes. And everything. We have horse racing.
Mm-hmm.
We have volleyball. We have, what else do we have? Beanbag
Baseball.
baseball.
Beanbag baseball. And I hear you enjoy the lunches here.
Oh, the lunches are
They're
fabulous
wonderful.
now. We have a very good cook.
Tell me about some of your favorite meals.
Oh, well.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. They're having salmon today, which is
That's
good.
good, yeah.
That's a nice
Yeah.
treat, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we like the fish dinners and chicken, and they're all good. He's a very good cook.
Do you find that the senior center is a friendly place?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
You meet a lot of people who get friendly, sure. Yeah.
And you feel like you're at home when you come here.
Yeah.
Everybody is so friendly.
But we don't have any men that want to join.
The Morning Glory Walkers?
No, just the whole senior center. They don't join.
Well, I see a couple in the room here, but so we're saying you could use a few more
They
men.
don't want to.
We could use a few more men.
Men.
Yes, you
Yes.
can.
Yes, okay. I
Yeah.
think they like being exclusive. I don't know.
I don't know. They just figure that we're old and they just don't want to come.
I don't know.
I don't think age makes a difference.
Oh, well, I don't know why they don't come.
Mm-hmm. So this week in January, they're having concerts on Friday. And did you ladies have your blood pressure taken this morning?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
You had your blood pressure taken. They
Right.
had a nurse in. Everyone's blood pressure's good.
I'm like
We're
a teenager.
surviving.
Oh,
That's what she told me.
excellent. That's good.
Yeah.
And how did you get here today at the senior center?
We took the trolley.
Trolley.
We took it
Can you
3
talk
times.
a little bit about the trolley? I don't know about that. and
Oh, the
someone might be
trolley is
interested.
excellent. That's a good way to get around.
How do you get the trolley? Do you have a trolley stop?
They drive up to the. We're in Brownstone Gardens, and they drive up there and pick us up, and they can take you back. It's only $1 down and $1 back.
If you go out into Springfield, it's $3.
Oh, if you go out of town like Springfield,
Yeah.
they call that.
And why would you use the trolley? What sort of things could people make arrangements for?
Oh, you have to call and
Mm-hmm.
sign up for it. You know.
Maybe medical appointments or
Medical
shopping?
appointments.
Or
Hairdresser.
Anything.
anything. Hairdressers? Well, your hair looks lovely. Good.
At the
Thank you.
store, shopping, anything, wherever you want to go. Yeah, it's very handy. Especially, I gave up my car, so I have to ride the trolley.
Mm-hmm. But how convenient. They go right to your door.
They do.
That's
It was very good.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what else? Is there anything else? We don't want to miss anything else about the senior
Oh.
center that we
Oh,
maybe have.
we have a lot of. Oh, they have a lot of people that come in and demonstrate and stuff.
And I know there are art classes.
They're filled
Yes.
with things to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you look at the Brownstonian, once a month they give a Brownstonian. They tell you all the things that are going on. You can pick out what you want, and that's what we do. Yeah.
So I guess your message is there's a lot out there.
Oh,
if
yes.
you look around
Yes.
and
Oh, yes.
participate,
Exactly.
and you don't have to worry about people being unfriendly.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
But they have a game. They play volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
We used to play it too. It's so much fun. A lot of laughs.
Mm-hmm. Is that the chair volleyball?
Yes.
So you're sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
Right. And then we have baseball.
Mhm.
Baseball beanbag.
Beanbag.
Beanbag baseball.
Yeah. Yeah. They may have a horse race.
I've seen the horse race,
Horse,
yes.
Yeah.
And I believe there's some wagering that goes with the horse racing.
Oh, yes. Gambling.
Yes, that makes it interesting. Shh. You didn't hear it here.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many things. Why sit at home when you can come to the senior center?
Now, I don't want to reveal any secrets, but is anyone willing, and you can say no, is anyone willing to share their age at this point with us?
Yes.
Yes, someone tell us.
Well, I'm 100 now, but in a couple more weeks I'll be 101.
And Gloria, I wouldn't guess that looking at you. So what do you attribute your longevity to?
Well, you have to start when you're young.
Doing
Start eating
what?
right and exercising.
Eating right and exercising.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
maybe the senior center is one of those things that allowed you to continue that.
We've been coming here for years, Jennie and I.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Met Jennie. We've been friends for forever. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We watch out for each other.
And maybe
Yes.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yes.
People coming together to have some fun,
Yes.
Right.
have some interesting activities, and
Yes.
Right.
keep track of and
We're-
watch out for each other.
We're living a good life, really. We can't complain.
Well, thank you, Gloria and Jennie, for coming to tell your stories with us. We absolutely appreciate it and love to hear about the good things that are happening here at the Senior Center, and are so glad you both found your way to East Long Meadow, because I think you add to our
Right.
community
Oh,
here.
yeah.
And we are a better place for it. Thank you so much.
So that wraps up another episode of Stories from the View. We'd like to thank our guests, Gloria Hogan and Jennie Wood. Thank you so much for being here and sharing.
Right.
Please come back at some point too if you have more stuff for us. Stories from the View podcast is available on the LCAT 01028 channel on YouTube. If you have a story that you'd like to share on the program, contact Pleasant View Senior Center Director Aaron Kobler by stopping by the Pleasant View Senior Center or by calling Aaron at 413-525-5436, extension 1401, or send her an email, aaron.kobler@eastlongmeadowma.gov. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Stories from the View.